Hello, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Shaoli Podcast, and in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 Thai movies that I have watched for my challenge and that you might not know. Before talking about movies, I would like to explain briefly my challenge. Basically, at the end of January, I decided to pick on my plan to watch list on my Drama List website some movies to watch every day, and every week I had a new list of movies. But after a few weeks, I had to stop this challenge because I couldn't manage to watch one movie per day. It felt a bit exhausting. However, don't worry, I'm starting to gradually keep watching some movies on my list. And in this video, I'm just sharing the one I appreciate the most, and if you're interested in other movies that I have watched at the time, it was also Korean, Japanese and Chinese, I can make another video about them. Okay, let's go back to the topic. So I think I'm going to share in a chronological order of its release. The first one that I want to introduce is The Overture or Homrung, released in 2004, and unfortunately I couldn't find it with English subtitles and I watched it on Bilibili, which is not the official streaming website. I also wish I could have a DVD because it's clearly one of the best Thai plastic movies. It's based on the life of a most revered traditional Thai music master, and I apologize for a mispronunciation, Khun Son Silapa Banleng, as known as Luang Pradit Pairo. He's known to play the traditional Thai xylophone Ranat Ek since really young, and his inspiration for the Thai citizen at the time. The story is set around the years of 1930 and 1940s, but I thought it was even before, like in the 18s, I'm not sure. For me, it was an interesting approach to traditional instrumental and also the historical aspect, a nice discovery. The second movie is Succeed or Hui Kan Thep, released in 2011. It's a total different vibe, but still a classic one. This movie is likely to bring you some nostalgia and, who knows, to remember your first love. It tells about some classmates in high school who decided to create a rock band to gain the girls' attention, but also to help one of their friends to win back his first love. It happened that the girl can play the guitar, so they suggested her to be part of a band. The plot is quite simple, but it can also be relatable to some of us. I also want to share this movie with you because if you're interested in Thai modern and rock music, it's a great introduction to it. Through this movie, you're going to know many renowned Thai bands and also some catchy songs. It's a feel-good movie, very fun and enduring to watch. The third movie is called Back to the 90s. And again, I'm sorry for a mispronunciation in Thai, but I tried my best. It's 205 ไม่ใช่ 2531 Alternative, released in 2015. It tells the story of a teenage boy around 17 or 18 years old who travels back through a phone booth to the past in 1995, where he meets the younger version of his parents and his father's best friend. Since the best friend of his father is the reason why his parents' relationship is getting worse, he decided to try to change that event, but he found himself to fall in love with her with that best friend. Hear me out, it's not what you think and it's worth a watch. I liked this movie because not only it brings you some nostalgia like in the previous one, but it depicts the relationship of a family. It was heartwarming and a bit sad. It also introduced some Thai bands and their music. It's overall a nice movie to watch. Let's go back to school with the fourth movie that was released in 2017 called Bad Genius, Chalat Game Kong. It's about some really smart students who ended up helping their classmates by cheating in exchange of some money. The more they help and try to find some ideas, the more they are in danger. It might sound weird as I wrapped the story like that, but that was crazy and stressful. I'm sure everyone can relate to this because we were once students, being maybe pressured to get some good grade and to attend a good university. This movie will surely bring you some nostalgia. In addition, it has some really good cast in it, so the acting is indeed top-notch, and the story is captivating, interesting, but mostly might give you some anxiety. However, I had fun to watch this. And I'm finishing with the last one, released in 2023 on Netflix. It's Mensong. If you live in Europe, have Netflix, and it doesn't appear on it, I have a tip for you. You have to change the language in English, and then you have it. So it tells about Kem and Wan, two young men from the province of Chachoengsao, who have to investigate and find some confidential documents. They have to disguise themselves to enter in a luxurious and mysterious club of Siam, Mensong. It's set at the end of the reign of King Rama III, so in the 18th, similar to the first movie, the overture, but maybe a little older. And Mensong might have a slow pacing, but it has a great acting and great production. The story is interesting, but might lack more historical background. It's a really beautiful movie, beautiful cinematography, in which I didn't feel bored to look at it, as if it was a painting or something like that. As a conclusion, my list is mainly filled with some classic and nostalgic movies, and I hope it got you interested, at least one movie. Feel free to share your impressions and maybe your current favorite one. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and listening to me. See you in the next one.